You may wonder how a single thought, like a seed, might sprout into forests of transformation. As you listen now to the rhythm between your thoughts, as words begin to echo through the caverns of your unconscious, you may forget what you came here for, only to remember something much more profound. Because you've done this before, haven't you? You've lived moments where fear felt heavy, like fog at dawn, clinging to the skin of your mind. And still somehow, even then, you found light. And perhaps the fear of losing those you love was never really about death, but the illusion of separation. Because what if love doesn't die? It only changes forms. Yes, you were never abandoned, only invited to discover a deeper presence within yourself. One that says, even when alone, I'm whole. Even when trembling, I'm growing. Even when responsible, I'm ready. You may begin to realize now that you're not losing support, you're becoming it. Because inside every question you've ever asked was a voice whispering, you're capable, you're enough. You're already rising. And when a tree loses its leaves in winter, does it fear the cold? Or does it trust in its roots? Just like that tree, you're not losing, you're preparing, not breaking, but becoming. When you wonder how to survive without them, remember, their laughter is echoing in your courage, their guidance already coded in your instincts, their love a compass pointing homeward, inward, to the place that never needed permission to begin. And you can learn now to embrace that wild, wonderful, untamed truth. The resilience is not earned through ease, but through fires that melt away fear and forge new identities. So you may find it easy now to begin installing a belief that death is not an ending, but a mirror. A belief that solitude is sacred and strength is silent. A belief that your independence is your invitation to power. A belief that you're already building new support systems with every breath you take now. So let me ask you, what if fear was just love, dressed in armour? And by removing the armour, you don't destroy the fear. You simply remember the love beneath it. Because you've always had the power to say, I'm enough, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm alive. And now, as the loops deepen, a thought inside a thought begins to notice that the fear was only ever a signal, pointing towards the next great expansion. So when you used to think, I fear being alone, you now say, I'm never truly alone when I connect to the part of me that never left. When you used to whisper, I fear being responsible for everything, you now declare responsibility is the throne upon which my power rests. And when the idea arises that I might not have anyone to help me, a deeper knowing answers. Help is not always someone else's hand. It could be my breath, my calm, my clarity, my courage. Because you're remembering now that reality is not fixed, it's fluid, flexible, a dance. And your beliefs, they're the rhythm you choose to move to. So now imagine what it feels like to breathe in certainty and exhale fear. To know that you are a system upgrading itself, a soul downloading new software. I'm safe to grow. I'm supported by seen and unseen forces. I can reframe any fear into fuel. I attract strength through surrender. Every end births new beginnings. And the more you listen, the more this becomes natural, doesn't it? Like a language you didn't know you remembered. Like learning to walk again, but this time on air. Now listen, when one fear dissolves, another power rises. When one door closes, 10 more whisper. When one support vanishes, your wings stretch wider. You're the one you've been waiting for, the one with roots in storms, and stars in their lungs. And as your unconscious continues the work, reweaving neurons, recoding reflexes, you realise this isn't about overcoming fear, it's about learning to ride it, reframe it, rewire it, until it becomes your guidepost. You may forget all of this now, or remember it later, or perhaps it's already been remembered by the deeper you, who always knew that fear is a story, and you, my friend, are the author, the reader, and the hero rewriting the ending. So as this installs now, as new patterns emerge and take root, as energy aligns with belief, you step forward into a world built not on what might go wrong, but on what's already going right. And maybe now, maybe later, you'll begin to notice that something has shifted, something beautiful, quiet, deep. You